Still gonna try one more time. Still gonna try one more time. Yeah, that is exactly the thought I'm having. One more time. And no more times.
Peggy 18.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the last episode of Fall Season for Stardew Valley 1.4 here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. Well, today we have the Spirits Eve event, and for that event I have this fun idea which I would love to discuss, but first, take a look at all of this. This looks so nice! Wow! You know what, I'm actually making a snapshot out of this. Ah, there's nothing better than a field full of crops to be harvested. Anyhow, welcome everyone to the last episode of Fall Season. Why is this episode such a big deal to me? Well, I was never able to cover the Fall Season on the 1.3 version for my channel, and I really enjoyed this season of Fall. It's one of my favorites, so yeah, here we are. Plus today is the event which is closely reminiscent to a actual Halloween, so yeah, fun stuff. I have still a bunch of stuff from the previous days since it took me quite a while to get things done as I was chasing all over the map, but do not worry. Today will be kind of a fun day because we have all this time till 10 p.m. till the event will start. So I'm gonna harvest everything I can. This will of course also include the large field of tall grass which is located by the barns and coops. The reason why I want to actually harvest the tall grass there as well is, well, there are a couple of reasons. But maybe I will keep it there just for the reason that till the end of the season, the animals would then be moving all over the damn place, and it would be almost impossible for me to chase after them. So maybe I will clear out a different part of the map. So we will see how that turns out. Reason why I actually want to clear out the wheat and have lots of hay, or the wheat. I have cleared out the wheat. Reason why I want to clear out the tall grass is to accumulate a large enough reserve of hay for the winter season. You see, I will be working with lots of animals, as I usually never have 2 barns and 2 coops when I'm playing through the game. Usually I can sell the crystal fruit wine, I can sell even you, I can potentially keep you. Why do I have gold star corn here? That is so weird. Ooh, you have even 2 melon vines, so that is definitely being sold. Which means I need 3 pieces of wheat, thank you, to make some beer. Okay, I'm gonna drop off stuff that I will not require for now. So we have 12 seaweed, 34 in algae. I need to check if Robin is actually working on constructing the second barn. I am actually terrified that due to the fact that it's the day of the event, she will take a day off. usually NPCs tend to not work when there are these sorts of events. And for the crystallarium, I will want the last diamond. So if I'm placing it somewhere, I'm gonna put it for now here. No, you know what? Let's put it like here. That way it's definitely not obstructed by anything. Ooh, we actually managed to get a piece of cloth, this time out of the soggy newspaper. Question is, artisanal bundle? Yeah, I already managed to drop it off. But that's fine. I'm gonna keep it, therefore, as eventually I would actually love to showcase some of the clothes crafting, since Emily is friends with us and she has invited us over to utilize her sewing machine. And there are some really nice recipes out there for some cool clothes and apparel. Some of them, unfortunately, should give you some bonuses, but are just purely cosmetic. So, yeah, you gotta live with that. For example, there is this sort of outfit which looks like shiny armor of a medieval knight, and I would think that maybe this can give you like a boost in defense, but I'm not actually sure if it gives. So I'm gonna probably have to look this up on the wiki, and hopefully if I will be able to come across said recipe, I will try to push it somewhere on the screen so that I have something to do while I'm editing the video, so it's not just me talking non-stop. And as I was afraid, since today is a holiday, Robin stopped working on the second barn, which means she will finish the second barn tomorrow. Well, not finish. It will be the second day of her working on it, so at the first of winter, I will have that second barn. And the fun thing here is that I will be utilizing the lightning rods as defense. So let's drop this for now over here. I will probably have to push it lower. I do have actually some sort of plan and layout on where exactly should this be placed. So I'm gonna see about that, because if I place it in a really nice spot, that should allow me to put like a row of iridium quality sprinklers here and still fit like the quality sprinklers down here. So yeah, it's all about planning, believe it or not. I might also try to feature the link for that in case I will have it saved up on what I'm potentially thinking the farm might look like. So anyhow, I'm gonna pick up those eggs, turn those into mayo. I cannot wait to be collecting 8 large eggs a day. That's gonna be fun. You need to still milk the rest of the girls. Look at all this movement in the tall grass. Also, the fun thing about the layout here is that if I will give sufficient amount of space to the animals, they will have enough of an area to eat the tall grass at, and therefore, of course, they will usually probably start to clear out all the tall grass by the buildings. But eventually they will move downwards, and when I will get my hands on pigs, fingers crossed, they will do the same, and they will be finding me lots and lots and lots of lovely truffles. I'm all about those truffles. And eventually there is also a quest for you to bring someone, I think it's Mayor Lewis, who will want the truffle oil, and for one of the bundles in the community center, I think it's the Gus's chef bundle, he will require from you 1 truffle oil as well. So let's sell all that I do not require. Let's store the rest in here. And throughout the winter season, I should start working on turning these into seeds. Not sure if I have any more strawberry seeds left from the previous season, but in case I do not, I'm gonna try to turn all these into seeds so that I can start off the second year of spring with a larger amount of strawberries. Also, throughout the winter season, this part of the farm layout is fine. The rest here will be moved around for the purposes of accommodating some quality sprinklers and such. So that will be some fun stuff that I will be doing also during the winter season. So I might be actually terrified about trying to feature winter on the channel, but who knows, it might be fun. So hopefully you will all tune in for that as well, as I do appreciate the continued support. It means a whole lot for me. Actually, like so. Okay, so Robin is not working on the construction of the barn. What to do then? What's the luck today? Yeah, today is a horrible luck day, so I was thinking we might take a ride to the Oasis, but I mean, that's a price ticket of 500. So, yeah, if the luck is not on my side, I really don't want to face against that many serpents, and since I do not possess any explosives, trying to deal with the mummies would be a nightmare. And also, coming across stuff like Omni geodes would not be as frequent as I would like to think. And in order for me to level up the population of the fish ponds, I require wild seeds and Omni geodes. I'm missing 4 pieces of Omni geode, so maybe I will manage to find those seeds and those geodes. I can try my luck in the mines, although with the luck today, it might be less likely I'll be going through the levels coming across those items which I'm looking for. Let's take a look at how the trees are doing. Oh, okay, so these are done. Beautiful. Which means I should be able to put some tappers onto those oaks. But first, I will try to shake them a little bit to see if I can get some acorns. I'm not sure what's the number of shakes I require to do. You guys are horrible. Okay, so altogether, tapper, 40 wood and 2 copper bars, which would mean I would require 160 wood and 8 copper bars to install 4 tappers on those oaks. That seems doable. Maybe. I'm not sure what's my current stock of wood. Maybe if Robin would be a better friend and send me even more wood through the mail, or if she would be even better friend and finish off that damn barn like she was supposed to do today. But, well, we have an event in town, so she's not gonna show up. Yeah, I'm missing... I can make 3. I will need copper. So most likely I will actually go into the mines and try to get some copper. Fingers crossed. Can turn this crystal fruit into more crystal fruit wine eventually. So we will see about that. Theoretically, I can go check by the train station. I have planted there a bunch of trees to see if they have reached maturity. I know, I am currently in a need of copper, but having some wood will not kill me. Although it's killing me actually that the ramp up for price from 10 gold a piece to 50 is what happens when you get to year 2. So these are still not fully done. Let's give you a gift that keeps on giving. And let's head into the mines and let's see if I can come across any copper whatsoever. It's gonna be actually a bit more trickier to get the copper. 720. I also need to remember that today is the event. I would hate to miss it, especially since I never featured the fall season here on the channel yet. So that would be a big no-no for me, and I would hate to replay the entire day in order to showcase it. Okay, there's only like 1 piece. That's just bad. Okay, so the game is not willing to participate, but well then, no wonder. It's not exactly the luckiest of days. There is an earth crystal. I think I have like 8 of them. Now, normally I would not be going that crazy regarding earth crystals, but I will be working with larger quantity of chickens and ducks, so maybe having more mayonnaise machines might not be the worst idea after all. Any copper. Any copper. Come on. Cooperate with me. Okay. What? I'm just gonna crack this open. Pick up these 2. And I'm still gonna try one more time. Yeah, that is exactly the thought I'm having. One more time. And no more times. It's gonna be 10. So, I don't think I will be able to go and put the tappers onto the oak trees. Or maybe I can and then still make my way back to the Spirit's Eve. Actually, really hoping it will last till like midnight or something fun like that. So this should allow me to smelt 3 copper bars. Or let's just make 2. And you know what, let's just go to the event just to be on the safe side. And here, I have an idea for the event. So when I come to the town, you will see it completely transformed to accommodate the event. I'm gonna talk to everyone. I'm gonna purchase some stuff probably from Pierre. This is the giant maze. Well, we will head out eventually. And since the time has been paused, I will discuss the idea I have for this event. So if we come and talk to Jasmine, we will see that Marnie does not want to let her go there. And if we go and talk to Vincent, so now we know that Jody won't let Vincent go, and also we know that Marnie will not let Jasmine go. So here's the idea that I had. So the idea is to either become good enough friends with Jody and Marnie in order to let the kids come with us. You see, the reward for completing first year this event is that you get this gold star pumpkin, or golden pumpkin, sorry. And the next year, if you do this, you get some sort of really not that great reward. So the year 2 Spirit's Eve is, I mean, you can participate in it, but it loses its magic. So my idea was, why not make it happen so that the kids have to go with you and they will help you get the gold star or golden pumpkin. You see, it can work, for example, that if you are friends enough with only Marnie or Jasmine and you take Jasmine, you get half across the maze because you would still require Vincent in order to finish it off. And I think this would motivate the players to become better friends with both the kids and the mom, which means Jody, or aunt, which means Marnie. You see, the whole thing about taking the kids with you might be fun because there are certain spots where, in case you never played Stardew Valley, you will get stuck in the maze and you have no idea what to do next. And with the help of kids, for example, since Halloween is mostly for kids anyhow, would actually help you to get the golden pumpkin. And this would make it so much more fun. If you just go through the maze on your own, you just like bump shoulders with the other people stuck in the maze, not that fun. So let me know what you actually think about this. You see, that comment exactly. If we would be enough friends and there would be a pop-up, maybe I can take him? This would change the event, I think, into much more fun sort of thing. Because right now, most of the NPCs are just stationary. Some of them won't even talk to me because Pam is ogling all the food and bottles of God knows what on the table. And there are some crab cakes. I have no idea what the other dishes are. I think this is like one of the blueberry tarts. But this seems like maybe tomka soup or something. Yeah, I'm actually making some pumpkin juice, not pumpkin ale. It might be quite disgusting. But what do I know? I don't drink alcoholic beverages. Creepy! You think that is creepy? Wait till you see them throwing pieces of their body at you. Oh, Marlon, you're so sweet. So we're gonna get the recipe. We're gonna get the rare crow. I'm gonna have to take a drink because my throat is getting super dry from all this talking. Water. Okay, that's better. Okay, so I don't think she will try to make out with us somewhere in here. What in the world are you doing here, Harvey? Okay. Maru is right at the start. And she will not make it anywhere further. Now, the genius behind this labyrinth is actually the wizard himself. These hands are super spooky. Here we have Penny. This is actually a lovely little house on top of 2 chicken feet. And here is the golden pumpkin. And actually, if we go talk to this young gentleman, we will find out that he sees something behind the bushes. And this TV is, well, it's actually spooky that it's catching signal right next to the community center. So Alex actually is able, yeah, I forgot the name, Sumi. Alex is able to see the treasure chest but is unable to get to it, so we will proceed further. And we will come across Abigail. And she's afraid of the Lord Spiders. So here, for example, it would be fun if you would have the 2 kids. Jasmine would be terrified of spiders, and for example, Vincent would have some fun idea of covering her eyes so that you can make your way through here. Then we proceed onto the sand, which has a bunch of skeletons here. These totems, they look kind of interesting. I actually have, I think, on my test file, a bunch of them over the farm, just for decorational purposes. But yeah, here Sam will tell us that there is actually a dead end. So here I was thinking is where the second kid can come to be of any use to us. If you never played Stardew Valley, there is a secret path through the thick bush over here. When I played this for the first time and there weren't millions of videos on YouTube about Stardew Valley, it took me a while to figure this out. But then when I saw the footage and everything, I laughed about it, as I was like, yeah, it took me a while to manage to come across this. So for example, if we would have the second kid, we can have something like, I don't know, one of them is looking towards here with us, and as they are backing off, they uncover the secret passage. I'm just saying, from a storytelling point of view, if you implement over 20 NPCs into the game, give them something fun to do. And here on top of the hill, you see both the wizard and Linus overlooking the labyrinth like some sort of audience of the most messed up reality show ever. And here we come across the golden pumpkin. So that is the Spirit's Eve. I think this event can definitely benefit in case you would try to utilize some of the NPCs, and since the Halloween is usually for the kids, of course the grown-ups can have fun too. I think it would be actually fun to try and interact with the NPCs a bit more here, so let me know in the comment section if you are watching till now what you think about this idea. So theoretically now we are done here. If I finish off and leave the town square, I think it will be around 12 PM when I will come back home to my farm. So yeah, Alex, I actually managed to pick up the gold pumpkin, so tough luck. And of course, you can sell the gold pumpkin. It has certain value, but I usually just keep it for fun at the house. I think I put it like on a table or something, God knows. So I'm not really sure if I want to get the gravestone or the jack-o'-lantern, since I can actually craft them on my own. It would take me another season to wait for this, so you know what, let's take some. Maybe I will use them, maybe I won't, you never know. But yeah, that is the event of fall season number 2. Spirit's Eve, sort of Halloween event-like, even with 2 actual skeletons. So I'm gonna leave now, and we will continue on to the second day. So yeah, 12 a.m. Sorry, I said p.m. I'm gonna take the 2 copper bars. I'm gonna make the other tapper. And I'm gonna definitely use these when I will make my way down into the woods tomorrow, which is the last episode. So anything that will not be ready to be harvested, yeah, tough luck. Maybe another year, another fall. Who knows how long do I want to cover Stardew Valley here on the channel. You see, some of the events implemented by 1.4 version happen at year 3. So, I mean, I love this game, so creating content for this is definitely not an issue for me. But sometimes having a topic to be discussed on an episode might be a bit harder to come by. Usually it's just me talking about what I want to achieve on my farm, so yeah. It depends from each person how you want to play your farm. Usually when I look over some people's farm at year 3, they have usually white paths, they have few buildings on the farm, they are crafting God knows what sort of artisanal items. But, I mean, the challenge of getting things done, constructing things, planning around events is sort of missing. So, maybe at certain point I might try, for example, the hilltop layout for a farm, or something more challenging, as playing just the basic layout is fun, but I don't know. I will see how I will feel about it, what will be the feedback in the comment section. And we have quite the large sales here. I'm so glad I sold those torches. They are definitely helping. So let's get to the last day of fall, and on the next episode we will start with the winter. So nobody else is celebrating holiday birthday on the last day of fall. Such a shame, such a shame. So let's take a look. So, okay, it's kind of weird to tell me that tomorrow will not be snowing or something. And of course it's gonna be a crappy day. And here's the recipe for the artichoke dip. So I'm actually kind of glad I kept that artichoke in here. I'm just unable to find the recipe. That would be fried eel, that would be salad, parsnip soup. Ooh, milk and vinegar. Don't do that. Don't mix those two. And this is why I take glazed yams. 200 energy, 89 health. That's the stuff. Stir fry artichoke dip. Okay, so artichoke and any sort of milk. Really? That'd actually make like more sense probably to mix it with mayonnaise or some form of ranch dressing or God knows what. Okay, so Why am I not making anything in these kegs? Such a waste, such a waste. And unfortunately, these pumpkins will never reach the full maturity. It's a shame, but oh well. I've been thinking also about one thing. So, for example, if you would try to plant mixed seeds inside of your greenhouse during the springtime, you would get the mixed seeds which you can get throughout spring to grow inside. If you do this during summer, same thing will happen. You get these summer crops to manifest. If you do this throughout fall, yet again, what happens if you plant them inside during winter? Is it possible that you can get a mixture out of all the seasons? Do let me know if you ever tried this at your farm. I'll be more than interested to learn about this, as I don't think I've actually seen a video on this on YouTube. So maybe I might get creative and create a footage for that as well. Who knows? Might be fun. You never know. So 107, that will definitely look nice. Everything is being worked on, everything is okay. So I'm gonna definitely pick up these sunflowers. The cool thing about growing sunflowers, besides the fact that they are super expensive, is that whenever you pick them up, you get also the seeds back. One of the greatest benefits. Now, a fun thing about fairy roses. On my testing file, I was growing lots of fairy roses throughout the fall season. And on the last day of fall, I was too eager to pick up the fairy roses. And to my surprise, right after I picked up the fairy roses, the beehives started to produce honey. Since I moved the fairy roses away in the last second from the beehives actually produced basic wild honey instead of the fairy rose honey. So maybe I will keep the fairy roses until the very end. Hey girls, what's up? What's up? I'm gonna be harvesting all this tall grass, so you have something to eat throughout the winter. Aren't you happy about that? Let's take a look at what's our current 352 out of 480. Okay, we can definitely make that work. Please move away with that big butt of yours. You are blocking the doors to the coop. And I really don't want to enter through the small door for the chickens. But since you are here, how about you give me some milk? It's 2 cows, that is 3 cows. I need 1 more. You are here, my dear. So let's start clearing this out until I will stop to see the hay manifesting above my head. And of course, it would be a great idea for me to get the gold scythe, which is one of the newly added features for 1.4 version of Stardew Valley. In order for me to utilize that, I will however require the access to the quarry, so that means I will still need to finish off one of the rooms in the community center. So I wanna stack up as much hay as I can for the animals. I can check the current stock level here at the second silo. And in front of it is room for another silo. God, I'm so glad I thought this out. Okay, so we are perfectly full now, so I can stop cutting the tall grass. I'm gonna go put away the milk, and I'm gonna start moving in throughout the winter season since the animals will be inside throughout the entire day. The lightning rods from the other part of the map, and I'm gonna put that fence somewhere around here. And I'm gonna probably keep the sunflowers here for now. Sure, they can be turned into oil, but also, if I keep one of them, I can give them to Haley. Kind of usually tend to forget about her after the spring of year 1 because I am no longer looking selfishly for a dance partner for the event. Yeah, I'm terrible like that. Okay, so it looks like the beer is done. Salmon roe is done. Let's put in 3 hops. You can actually accidentally pickle even hop, but I don't recommend it. Selling price is just terrible, and you're better off pickling something else. Something that will give you better selling price for the time it needs to be inside of the preserve jar, that is. No, that is the axe. I want to put these away. So let's put the 2 pieces of hardwood away here. Yeah, I could have put this to be turned into something else, but oh well, what can I do? Okay, let's go put the tappers onto the oaks. Let's go take a look at the traveling card for last time in fall to see what are her wares. Maybe she will have something that will surprise me pleasantly. Other than that, I'm gonna try to get as much stuff done for the rest of today. And we'll see how I will be able to finish off this season. Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing this. That's too expensive. Rare crow. I think I have this rare crow. Reason why I'm going crazy about rare crows now is that thanks to 1.4 update, if you get your hands on all of them throughout the seasons, you gain access to the newly added rare crow in 1.4, which has doubled the field of effect. And thanks to the way I tend to do the layouts around the sprinkler systems, it would actually be more beneficial for me to not have a sprinkler blocking every possible corner of the map for me. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna first try to shake the damn trees. I really want to get my hands on some freaking acorns. Come on, work with me. If I did not require the oak resin, I would be chopping you all down by now. Theoretically, I can chop down this oak. See if I get some acorns to try to plant them. That would be 2 pieces of acorn. Now, do not worry. This patch of land tends to spawn in spring onions during the spring season. But if you put those trees over there, the spring onions can still manifest in between the trees. That is why I usually leave those gaps in between them. Also, more acorns can spawn in between them two. Is your sister at home? She in her... yeah. Probably no. I'm gonna probably have to look for Haley if I want to give her that sunflower. And of course I have only 2 pieces of bait. So it's already 4 p.m. I'm not sure if Willie will be still at the store. I would hate to have to come back with bait. Whew! Thankfully, this managed to work out. Okay. Well, here I have to be careful in order to not give him... Damn it, Elliot! I was exactly talking about trying to not give you the bait as a gift. Fortunately, I don't have a lobster for you, so I hope you enjoyed the taste of the bait. I don't know what to tell him. He was too pushy. Okay, let's take the coral. I might try to catch a fish. Or 2. I don't have any tackles equipped. It's surprising. When I am catching with wild bait, I get soggy newspapers and seaweed. If I'm using the basic one, and I'm starting to curse inside of my head as I see this appear, where nobody would be able to cast, I am getting bite after bite with the basic bait. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh yes! This is exactly what I needed for the lucky lunches. Yes! Yes! So, fun thing. Probably the first building that Robin will be working for us during the winter season will be another fish pond for the yellow cucumber. Trust me, I want the yellow cucumber because I have been chewing off people's ears in my video for Stardew Valley 1.4 ever since I figured out that lucky lunches require yellow cucumbers, and leveling up population of the yellow cucumber is much easier than trying to deal with something like sturgeon. Okay, so I'm walking around with full backpack. Not a huge fan of that, and I really want to run into Haley. Yeah, okay. Here you go, a flower for a flower. Yeah, it didn't do that much. And, well, Elliot, I'm sorry about that, but what can I tell you? I warned you about it. Do I have any beer? No, I unfortunately sold everything. So I'm going to try to make my way into the mines to get some of those last pieces of copper. Finally, I have found Leah. Here you go. Wink, wink. I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to get at least some copper. And when the winter will start, I will be working on trying to upgrade all the tools which I still did not level up all the way at least to gold star quality until I will go into the oasis on more of a lucky day with some explosives, some pile of rocks that I can turn into staircases, because now, thanks to the 1.4 update, you can actually stack up staircases in your inventory. In 1.3, we had to rely heavily on going into the mines with totally empty backpack because each staircase did take up one slot in your inventory, so it was a total nightmare trying to get like 80 levels deep with, I don't know, 2 full stacks of 999 wood, 999 stack of stone in your backpack, and also bunch of staircases. So I don't have to deal with that now, thankfully. That is how you attack. Mounts like 43. And I'm so glad I managed to come across the yellow sea cucumber. Oh, I'm gonna get all annoying about this. You just wait till the winter comes along. Okay, so it's 10 p.m. I'm not sure if I picked up the mushrooms back at the farm, so I'm gonna probably leave the mines. Try one more time. He said try one more time. Okay. You don't want to cooperate, I get it. Let's try the Yaki level. See the copper straight away. It's only one piece, but I'm at least leaving with 27 pieces of copper. So overall, that is equal to minimum of 5 copper bars, which is perfect. Either if I would want to upgrade the trash can to get some money back after all those things which I keep throwing away. Look at all this! Look at this! This is so nice. I'm actually snapping a pic of this. And let's not sell the yellow cucumber. I would be definitely hating myself for doing something so extremely stupid. Oh, it's so nice that it all came to be done at this time. So many pickled pumpkins, so many pickled, or so many pumpkin juices. It's just awesome. I'm gonna actually make more beer. It takes less amount of time to get done, and yeah, this is exactly what I was thinking about. So here I'm gonna get wild honey, and I need to pick up the fairy roses. And most likely I'm gonna have to craft a chest for them. So, haha. Please tell me I have enough wood. Thank God. So that chest can go over here. Fairy roses can be moved over here. And, like I said, if you want to level up friendship with Jasmine or Evelyn, these are the flowers to give them. Or if you just want to make it as easy as I am doing, just buy a bunch of ice cream and give it to Penny, Vincent, and Jasmine as you see them walking around the town. They all like the ice cream. Because you scream ice cream, we scream for ice cream. Okay, so let's go drop off the last remaining pieces of whatever I have acquired. Fortunately, this piece will not reach the full maturity. And I'm gonna wish you all the best from my channel, and hopefully I will see you on the next one so that I can finally cover the winter season here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel for Stardew Valley. I publish videos a couple days a week, so in case you are still going crazy after Corona, well, maybe subscribe or check out the link in the description, as I have a bunch of videos out by now. And yeah, I will see you in the comment section or at the next one. Bye bye.